Hello everyone, I'm Fazla Hamim from Speeching, and today I'm going to share with you how to use this book within your therapy. So today we are going to use this How to Catch a Leprechaun book to plan a literacy-based speech therapy approach within your therapy. So first, I will show you how I will be doing using this book for the literacy-based approach. First, I will be looking at the front page, talking about the picture, talking about who the author is, the words by who the author is, or who the illustrator is. And I will ask the child, what do you think is going to happen in the book? What do you think will be happening in the book? Have you read the book before? Do you know who a leprechaun is? And start to build a conversation on the topic. And then another pre-reading activity I'll be doing is just flip through the books, look at the pictures, and talk about what is happening in the story with regard to the pictures. And we will ask the child to guess if he knows what will be happening in the story. And then third, we can actually read the story with the child. So in this situation, if my child is not able to read yet, I will read the story for him. If not, if the child can read the story, he can read the story by himself. If not, we could take turns. The child could read one page, take a break, then the adult could read the another page and then take a break, and so on. This will be giving the child the opportunity for turn taking. So at this point, I'm just going to show you how I'll be reading this book with my client. How to Catch a Leprechaun. Words by Adam Wallace. Pictures by Andy Elkerton. The night is dark. The streets are quiet. St. Patrick's Day is near. I tap my hammer so you'll all know the leprechaun is here. I'll pull out all your laces, glitter in your hair, and when you walk around, you'll see my gold coins everywhere. You'll never catch me in your trap, but yes, I'll make a scene. I'll turn the whole place upside down. Your toilet will be green. So I'm going to stop over there and let's talk about what are the literacy-based speech therapy goals that you can target using this book. So first of all, one goal you can target is phonological awareness. So you can identify rhyming words in the story. You can segment and blend sounds in the words related to the story. You can recognize syllables in key vocabulary. And moving on to the second goal, you can work on vocabulary itself. You can introduce and define key vocabulary from the book, such as leprechaun, trap, rainbow, etc. And you can use context clues to infer the meaning of unfamiliar words. So, if the child is not familiar with what a leprechaun is, you can say leprechaun is related to St. Patrick's Day. He's green color and he looks like this. He has gold coins, so on. You can also categorize vocabulary words. For example, you can use items. You can categorize items used for catching the leprechaun. You can use adjectives to describe the leprechaun and so on. Another goal you can target is grammar. You can target specific grammar structures, example, past tense for actions taken to catch the leprechaun. And you can also identify and correct grammatical errors in sentences related to the story. Another goal you can target is story comprehension. So you can summarize the main events in the story. You can also sequence the events in the story using pictures or sentence strips. But if the child is able to write, you can ask the child to write what's happening in the story. And you can also predict what might happen next in the story based on the current event. So, like in this story, the girl is looking through the door and she can see a messed washroom or a bathroom. And you can ask, what do you think the child will do next? And have a conversation about that. And then another goal you can do is sequencing and retelling. So as I mentioned before, you can retell the story in their own words, or you can write it down and you can focus on key details and events. And also, you can use sequencing words such as first, next, then, finally to organize the retelling of the story. So, when you're writing the story, also, this will be very helpful. And another goal you can target is inferencing and problem solving. So, you can discuss why certain traps might not work and brainstorm alternative ideas on how to catch a leprechaun. And you can make predictions about what the leprechaun might do to avoid these traps and avoid being caught. Another goal you can target is articulation and phonology. So you can practice target sounds in words from the story, such as initial k sounds in catch, final n sound in leprechaun, and so on. There are so many words like green and so on. So you can also generate sentences or short stories incorporating target sounds. So if you want to generate sentences or short stories, this is a great opportunity to use ChatGPT, because there are so many therapists in the field who are using ChatGPT to create small sentences and stories within speech therapy. And another goal you can target is following directions. So you can give multiple step directions related to activities or crafts inspired by the story. So you can ask the child to first cut out the trap template and then decorate it with glitter and stickers, or you can just cut out the rainbows, you can decorate the rainbows and so on. Another goal you can target is critical thinking. So you can compare and contrast different characters, different characters' perspective and their motivations. And you can also discuss the consequences of the character's actions. So, for example, the girl had a trap in the bathroom, and you can see what happened. So all the toilet paper everywhere, green color paint everywhere, and the taps are open, and it's a whole big mess. So you can talk about the consequences of their actions. And another goal you can target is social skills. So you can do role play, social interactions between characters in the story. So if you're working with a group, this is a great opportunity to involve your whole group despite their age. And you can discuss appropriate and inappropriate ways to interact with others, such as respecting personal space or sharing and so on. So that will be a great social skill activity to work with your group or with your little clients, especially the younger group who will need extra support in understanding another person's perspective. So, as I always mention, I have mentioned 10 goals, but you can always tailor these activities to the individual needs and goals of your student, and you can always make sure to keep the sessions fun and interactive. So, as I always say, you don't have to do these sessions sitting on a table. You can do it walking around in the classroom, or you can do different activities in the garden while you go for a hunt looking for the leprechaun and so on. So I hope this was helpful. And if it was helpful, please comment below, and I'll see you with my next recording. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.